Hello.
Hello,
Hi. This is Teacher Anna again from Listen and Speak. I'm very happy to see you tonight. How are you, Jimin?
I'm happy.
Me too. I'm feeling awesome. Are you ready for our English class, Jimin?
Yes.
Okay, so let me share your book. Remember to listen carefully, okay? Okay, so let me share your book. Last time, we already started reading this story. Okay, we read something about houses from who. Now, we'll have a quick review about our words last week. So let's focus on the words here on the right side. Let's start with word number one. Jimin, what's this?
Concrete.
This is concrete.
Concrete.
Very good. So concrete. What is concrete, Jimin?
Mm, a hard building material.
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 A hard building material. So let me show you an example of a concrete. This one. Last time we learned it here. This is an example of concrete. Can you see this, Jimin? Jimin, can you see this?
Concrete.
This one. Can you see
Concrete.
this? Can you see this, Jimin?
Concrete.
Oh, can you see this? Yes or no? Can you see the picture?
Yes.
Okay, so the picture here shows us what concrete is. Concrete is something we mix. Okay, we mix on in a dirt and makes houses and buildings really strong. Okay, it makes the bricks go together. They put concrete here too make stacks of bricks. Now let's go to the next word. We have this one. What's the next word, Jimin? Can you help me?
Brick.
Brick. What is brick?
Uh, building block.
Mm-hmm.
Top. Shop. Like a let.
Wait,
Let.
that's shaped. Shaped like
Say like a
shaped like
le-
a
rectangle.
shaped like a rectangle. Very good. That is correct. That's a nice job. Now, when we say brick, Jimin, it's also something that we use to make buildings and houses. This one, this is a brick. Okay, most of the time it's a rectangle. What's the shape of a brick, Jimin?
Yes.
What's the shape of a brick? Is it a circle or a
No.
star?
Square.
It's a rectangle. Can you say it?
Rectangle.
It's a rectangle.
It's a rectangle.
Very nice. That's cool. So we use brick with concrete to make buildings. Or houses. Now let's go to the next word. The next word is, what's the next word, Jimin?
West. West.
Waste. What is waste? What is
West. Drink. dirty, dirty, and old things that we don't need.
Okay, so this one. This is examples of waste. Okay?
Okay.
Things that we don't need anymore. Like when we eat chips, the plastic from it, we just throw it. That's a waste. After drinking soda, the can, we don't need it anymore. It's a waste. We throw it away. So we call things that we don't need waste. Now let's go here. What's the next word, Jimin?
Mm. Ash,
Can you say ash?
ash,
Nice work. Let's read it again, please. Let's say ash.
ash.
Okay, what is ash, Jimin?
The soft gray powder that remains after you burn something.
Okay, so when we burn something like paper, boxes, old clothes, or wood, after burning it, we can see a lot of ash. So let me show you a picture. Mm, So let me show you pictures, okay? So this one, Jimin, when we burn things like paper, I want to show you this one. So when we burn things like this one, after burning it, the paper will turn into ash. Okay? Again, Jimin, when you burn something like paper, it will turn into ash. Okay? Hello?
Yes.
Jimin, I can't hear you. Hello?
Now,
Okay, so remember, Jimin, when you burn something like paper, what can we get? We will get, what do we call this? Ash.
ash.
We will get ash after burning paper, wood, or boxes. Now, let's go back to your book. We still have few words left. Okay, this one. Can you read this for me, please? What is this, Jimin?
Mm. As usual,
As usual.
I usual.
Okay, so let's read. What is as usual?
In the way that happens most of the time.
Okay, like it happens all the time. Okay, it's the same thing. Okay, like you go to school every weekday, you go home, you do your homework. It's as usual. The same things that you always see or you always do. Now, let's go to the next word. What's this? Jimin?
Mixture.
Mixture. What is mixture?
Mm, two or more things added together.
Okay, two or more things added together. So when we mix two colors, okay? For example, we add yellow plus blue. We mix yellow and blue, we get green color. So when you mix two things together, okay, you call that mixture. Like this one. Let's see. I think we have an example here. Like this one. This is a mixture, Jimin. Because we mix yellow and blue, we got green. We call this mixture. We combine things together. Okay? Jimin, are you there? Hello?
Yes.
Jimin, I can't hear you. Can you move closer? Can you turn on your camera, please?
Ah,
And please move closer so I can hear you better. Okay, now we're done with the review of our new words. Now it's time to read the story one more time so we can understand it better. So let's talk about houses from who. Let's read, Jimin.
uh, usually people make houses from stone, wood, concrete, or brick. But, but can you imagine,
Imagine.
imagine, imagine a house made from poo?
A house made from who? Hmm. I have a question for Jimin. Jimin, um, what kind of house do you like? You have different kinds of houses here. What do you like? Do you like the wood house, the brick house, the glass house, or the stone house? What do you like, Jimin? You say, I like the. I can't hear
Uh,
you. What?
wood.
Okay, so how do you say it? I like the wood house. Can you say it? Let's say, I like the wood house.
I like the wood house.
Okay, so if you will ask me, if you will ask teacher Anna, I would say, I like the glass house. So we have different kinds of houses, but here in the story, it's so unique, it's so strange because the house is made from poo. Okay, the dirty waste they get from our toilets, the poo, they use it to make houses. And that's strange. So let's read more about this kind of house. Can you help me, Jimin?
West, west water,
Mhm.
water, water company
What
in
about it?
Loudoun, Loudoun is uh, is doing that the company take
I can't hear you. Hello?
hello
One more time. The company
the company take dirty water and put the toilet.
it makes.
It make dirty water into clean water. There there is dirty waste
What?
left were left after the process. But water happens to the dirty waste in the past. The company burned it. They put the ash in the ground, but now they have a new idea.
Okay, so this kind of houses, they started doing it in London. Okay, so what kind of water, or sorry, what kind of company makes this kind of houses? It's a Jimin. What kind of company
A
does this
waste,
kind of houses? A waste,
a waste water
water, yeah,
company
a wastewater company. A wastewater company makes this kind of houses. Okay, so where do they get the waste? Where do they get it? I can't hear you. Speak louder, please.
company take dirty water and put from toilet.
Okay. They get this waste from toilets. Okay. They and then they change the water into clean water again. They make your toilets clean and ready to be used. Okay. So the waste after cleaning, back then, what do they do to the waste? In the past, what do they do in the past? What do they do in the past, Jimin?
In the past, the company burned it.
Yes, in the past, the company burned it. Okay, but now they've got a new idea. And let's see what will be their next step. Let's read. Now they
Now they are working with a building company. Water, the water company burns
burn.
the waste. Usual
Okay, so here, this is their new idea, but still they do the first step, the same first step. Okay, what's the first step? They burn. Okay, they burn what? They burn, Jimin. What do they burn? They burn.
the waste as usual.
Okay, they burn the waste as usual. Okay, but after that, they don't put it under the ground anymore. Okay, so what do they do? Okay, what do they do to the ashes? Let's read.
Then the building company
Mix it.
company mixes the ash with water
and other
and other material
materials.
material
They make, let's
they
read.
make
They make this
this mixture mixture
into
into brick. This brick are
big
big, heavy, big,
and
heavy, and strong.
they
They
are
are
also
also good for the
environment.
environment because of this brick we put less wood waste in the ground. The two companies hope to make 2 million brick per year that will that will make a big difference to the en- environment.
Okay. So this one, Jimin, we learned how do they use the waste? How do they make bricks from it? Now, what do they do first? What do they do to the ash, Jimin? They mix the ash. How can they do a brick, Jimin? What's the first step? How can they do a brick? Or how can they create a brick? Hello? Hello?
Ma- yes,
Jimin, how can they make a brick? How can they make a brick, Jimin? Hello?
yes,
How can they make a brick, Jimin? What do they do to the ash? Louder, please. I can't hear you. One more time.
mix mixes the ash with water and other
Other
material
material.
material
Okay, and they
material
call this mixture, or they can make this kind of mixture, and they turn it into bricks. They mix it together. So these bricks are very good in quality. Why? Why are these bricks good? Because these bricks are, let's read, Jimin. These bricks are, I can't hear you, Jimin. This,
their brick are big, heavy, uh, heavy and strong.
and aside from that, they are also good for the environment because we're saving a lot of things and we're using ways to make bricks, and that will be a nice way to make houses. So we are almost done for tonight, Jimin. You did a nice work. But before we go, let's answer these questions first. Okay? Number one. Can you read number one, Jimin?
Some brick Some brick made from poo. Uh, yes.
Yes, good job. Number two,
Are the brick bad for the environment?
environment.
Environment.
Are they bad for the environment?
Environment.
Yes or no?
Uh, yes.
No, they are not bad for the environment. The pool bricks, they are good for the environment. So we can see it here. Look, they are also they are also good for the environment. It's not bad. So now let's end our class. We're done with our activities for tonight. You did an amazing job, Jimin. I hope you learned something from teacher Anna tonight. Goodbye and have a great night, Jimin. See you again next class. Bye bye.
Bye.